Imagine, you have all the instruments Bob Marley used to record his song of the decade, One Love. You have the microphones, the guitar, the drums. You even get to record in the very same studio. Do you think you could recreate the song just as the legend himself did? That's what I'm trying to do with this recipe from the legendary Suzanne Couch. I have the recipes and I have the ingredients, but can I make it taste just as good? Let's get into it. What? The handle is broken, so I have nowhere else to go. But I'm an expert, you know, I can take risks. I know where to stop. I'm gonna butterfly or spatchcock. That term again, it's just so weird. The chicken. I'm gonna use Sauvignon Blanc instead because it's a really dry wine, which is a great substitute for sherry, which Suzanne Couch recipe calls for. I couldn't find it at the supermarket. Apparently it's not popular here in Jamaica anymore. Always double check your recipe if you're in doubt. I read through everything before to familiarize myself with it and then just laid out all my ingredients, mise en place, very important. One and a little bit flowing over. It's really cool to just interpret the recipe. I suspected my 5-spice powder to be a little bit mild. I added just a little bit more to the recipe. I'm liking that flavor. A little hint of sweetness from the oyster sauce. Definitely a good thing. It's gonna make our chicken quicker to caramelize, so I think it's good enough. Let's massage it onto our chicken now. And yeah, I think we're good. Let's wrap this up and let it marinate.
Hi, I'm Suzanne Couch.
And I'm Sarah Couch.
And welcome back to Tune In.
So guys, I learned about Suzanne Couch from different persons just raving about her food style and just how amazing she was as a culinarian and an artist and a singer, because she was that multi-talented, right? And then I got to try her food at my friend's wedding, which was glorious. The buffet style and layout and the utensils were lavish and highly functional. I definitely took notes for my own catering and definitely used it to enhance my service to my clients. And then when I tasted her food, I was immediately hooked, and it resonated with me because it's definitely reflected how I cooked and my cooking style and just my philosophy on food. Food at a wedding should never, ever be boring. And I think she definitely believed in that because the food was just vibrant. It was full of flavor. The textures were different. So yeah, I think she's kind of like my spirit animal. But I want you guys to learn more from someone that was closer to her, and that's her daughter, Sarah Couch. So let's jump on a call and get you guys some more intimate details.
So wonderful, so wonderful.
Well, she studied music. That's what she went to school for. She went to school for piano. But her mother was a caterer. She was helping her mother from she was really young, and she always just did the two of them. She always loved feeding people and entertaining. I think that people generally that like music a lot tend to like food a lot too. It's like because it's creativity, you know, you create things, like you write a song or you create a mood, you create a recipe, and it's all healing and love, and you know.
What was your mom's cooking philosophy like?
Cooking philosophy, I had to have a lot of flavor,
Yeah,
seasoning, sugar.
I do that too.
Whenever she'd learn how to cook certain things, she'd say, make sure it's sweety salty, sweety salty. She just kind of cook by vibes.
Yeah.
She would make me taste all the seasoning. Like, so when I'd be in the kitchen with her, she'd like juke her finger down in this whatever seasoning she made and like put it in my mouth and be like, taste this. You have to taste what it tastes like.
You got to let go. It's gonna be wonderful.
So wonderful, so wonderful, so wonderful, so wonderful.
I feel like it was really Daddy that exposed Mommy to more international food.
Yeah.
Because they used to go traveling together a lot with the music kind of tour and thing back in the day. So that's where she should have tried more international kind of food that she brought back and put that with what she knows.
Yeah.
For more than a while.
It's a roasting recipe. We are going to just allow the hot air to circulate around the chicken. So I've put my rack, a cooling rack, on top of a baking tray to separate the chicken from the moisture that's gonna leach from the chicken as it bakes. Woo! Can't wait. All right, let's stick this in the oven and get baking. I mean, get roasting. All right, so we're on to making the sauce now. I just need to double check the recipe again. My brain. Okay, it's 2 tablespoons soy sauce, 3 tablespoons oyster sauce, half a pound bacon cut into small pieces, and half a pound scallion. All right. I'm gonna char some of my scallion first and then add the rest of the scallion fresh. I really like the smokiness that charred scallions give to a dish. It really makes it taste a lot more like Moorish and like country by the riverside kind of feel. I really love the flavor of the 5 spice coming out, like it's really there. It's like a really yummy Chinese roast chicken. And then it's like elevated with the bacon and the bacon fat and the scallion. It's just really delicious. Can you imagine adding smoke to this? Ooh! I definitely think it lived up to Suzanne Couch's like cooking philosophy, which is like flavor, 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 and mixing savory and sweet. I think this dish is a good representation of that. Mission accomplished! Woo! Please guys, let me know if you love this video by hitting the like button, sharing it with a couple friends. And that's a wrap!